Thanks, Madden. Leave him in the game.
Okay, Coach. Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
You hear me?
Good. 90 Wolf.
They'll run on first down. Grant.
Hey now. Hey now. You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Hey now. Get your game on. Shoot. Shoot.
Corey Grant, his 17th touchdown now on the season. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline,
hey, was you able to explain yourself and get off the hook for talking about the man Gator?
I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
Crazy.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
It ain't my fault. Watch the Green, triple team.
They'll run him now out of the gun.
Man, this little fast bitch.
To speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Oh, shit.
On 2nd and 9, Winston dancing to his left.
Kill him.
He's going to use his legs. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Kill him.
On 3rd down, Winston.
You fucking bitch.
By the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the 1st.
Well, you get 3?
A 1st down throw for Winston. Eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. Buying time to his left. This is Miller, complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Black 22. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check. Check 9.
Where are you going?
They'll throw again. Winston.
Yeah.
And a throw there.
That's all bottled up for some reason.
Not
Put
sure
my
what
rock.
happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Come on, go.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in.
Oh, man, stay on him.
Ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Shit crazy, ain't it?
Come on. Come on, EA. Don't give him no more of that shit. Don't give him no more. You got already.
Looking to throw on second down. Eason. He completes it to Julio Jones.
Button, you jumping shit like that,
15
man?
yards, first down, Atlanta. That is his
said.
951st NFL reception, so 49 away from 1,000, but 951. That ties him with Andre Reed.
Oh, I love the trigger there because Andre Reed caught the ball any part of the field and specialized in traffic, similar to what we've seen throughout his career as well. Does not mind going across the middle and making big-time catches.
Oh, my God. Stay on the fucking block, my
He is
nigga.
going to be stopped.
Shaquille, they done made Shaquille Barrett. Shaquille
It's
Barrett.
going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second
What,
down.
to the crib now?
Run it till you break it. Run it till you break it.
That shit.
Shit, that used to be you.
So after the loss of 2, here's second and 12 from the 23.
Hey, I ain't say, hey, I can't be mad at it. Run it till you break it. X3. It be 30 yards on them. I'm going to run that sucker.
Operating from the gun. Eason.
Got him.
He's
Got him.
rifle
Got
one
him.
deep
Got him.
inside.
Got him.
Well,
Got
this
him.
is taken
Got
in.
him.
It's complete.
Paris. Oh, my God. How do you get hawked?
It's a big play there
That's what
for
I get.
Atlanta.
Damn.
73 yards. Excellent execution, and now
I
they're
should
set
change
up
his
nicely.
route.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use momentum.
Wow, number 40. You're not going to block him, man?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Slightly
They'll wind up
disrespectful.
losing a
Young
yard on the
commit,
play,
man.
and it'll be second and goal. They'll try the left side. Grant, and he gets in.
Come on, we need to stop because he's the fucking GOAT.
Corey Grant, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
What the score is, though? Up 10?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You completed that first one. Yeah, you don't even know if you threw the ball this game, huh, man? That shit, nigga on forgot and everything. That shit crazy, bro.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25
Oh, my
plays.
God. This one bitch lobbed
Down
it.
2 touchdowns
Wow.
early. Probably not very deep into that
That's
script.
gross.
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Jameis to throw it. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field.
Get to the chopper. Get your head down. Run.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Play fake.
You ain't got time for that, homeboy. You ain't got time for that, GOAT. I can't give you time. I can't give you time. I can't give you time, GOAT.
Performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's
that's how you come back to the ball, young fella.
You got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, we gotta get a stop, bro. Ready up.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys going
ran right to him. Fuck.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
You gets in trouble. You gets in trouble. Face ass.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
61, matchbox right.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 20.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Cut it out,
and
Corey
Grant.
Take
it into the
oh,
end
Lord.
zone. Touchdown.
Oh, Lord. Crib.
Corey Grant on his way
that
to
98 speed. Crib.
First half touchdowns. And the Falcons push further out in front. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Game, got the wrist watch.
This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Oh, Lord.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or inability to put any points up.
That's how you put your face in that gap, that boat.
And what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And to give this time
Oh my God, what a cut.
And they'll get it up just
My
short of
dumb
the
ass
45
linebacker, he
at the
got
44.
like he got no
10
eyes.
yards
Fucking
there
runs
and a
right by
Buccaneer
him.
first down.
Dipshit.
Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Ready. Blue lady. Set. Watch the slant.
Oh, shit.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready. Flash. What is that? I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Let me go.
Jameis now on first down.
Come on, get there, man. Fuck out
Flushed
of here.
out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Winston now finding Godwin complete. They're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Ah, that shit lagging like a bitch.
Now a quick throw as that's complete.
Come on.
Past the 20.
That's fucking so gay, bro.
End zone, touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Scott Miller, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look,
try to get cute.
Secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
No, look. No, I didn't. My lips are dead dry. Oh, look. Wow. That's what's up.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Huh?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Right now, honey?
Bro, that's crazy. Nobody
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
This is so basic.
From the gun, Eason. Campbell making the catch. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Now left side on the swing pass. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Excuse me.
2nd and 6.
What the fuck?
And this is incomplete.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Fuck, man.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, Haywood!
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Check 45 to Mike. Check.
Big Griffin.
Operating from the gun, Eason.
There you go, my boy.
Man, that's Campbell. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stop it. Greystone travel.
That was bad.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Fucking Vita Vey don't get me there, boy. Tell you.
This shit's so gay, bro. This nigga's such a robot.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Bro, literally a fucking 6-year-old can play like this. Bro. This shit is awful, bro. Bro, get a ball up.
Oh, my God.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. To throw on 2nd down, Eason. That's complete to his running back, Grant. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now a handoff here to his running back. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
See what we get here, Madden.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th.
Check 99. Check 99.
Yo, go.
They'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner
It's with
over my
3
best
again.
blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, Commissioner. Edge Blitz 3-1 if I can keep Edge Blitz 1.
He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind
Calling your plays out, that's sad.
Hey, you heard me, Joe?
Yeah.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Switch.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Eason.
Damn, I missed a fucking touchdown.
Incomplete.
Damn.
Too much contact to hold
Missed
on to
a
that
fucking
one, and it's 3rd
touchdown,
down.
cuz.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows
Damn,
how difficult it is to
fucking
pick apart
wide-ass
his own
open.
defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
I can't believe that shit. God damn.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
80 weapons.
Yo.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
This might be a bad thought. What? Here we go. Nope.
On first down, Eason. Step, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
That boy shot out. Celebrate.
Sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the left side. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. And we're going to get a timeout
6-0
with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
He missed the extra point. Yo.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando.
Hit the notification button.
Ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
All right, big stop here. Big stop. Big stop.
We are now at 2 games.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail offense. First time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Pick up of
okay,
about
Dolphins.
3 yards as he's taken
Playing
down
well against your little team, huh? Yeah?
Tough first half.
That's what he said, huh?
Put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Winston. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be
Come on, catch the fucking ball.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
God damn it.
They're indeed going. It's Winston. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Two first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Shit. Wait.
Play action now. Winston looking downfield for
That's me, bum bitch.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28.
Sheffield.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Excuse me.
On the double. Check 45 to Mike. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Throwing on first down. Eason. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation. would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That's how you run it, homeboy. Yo, he can't. Damn, I forgot to. I gotta put him on another route. Oh my God! I fucking dumb bitch.
Are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
God
They
damn.
needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock
my
him down.
God.
15
He
yards
peels
as
off.
Tampa
Okay,
Bay
that's
picks up the
crazy.
first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Pressure brought in.
Yeah,
The
get there.
Falcons get
Ooh,
there
big
for the
Grady.
sack.
Grady Jarrett.
Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that,
where
some
you
Big
going?
Jelly or something like that.
Oh my God. Shit. Terrible.
After the sack on first down, Winston forced out to his left. He finds his tight end,
caught
Howard.
that?
That's complete. A good pickup there.
Look
13
at this fucking
yards as
play.
they get closer
Jesus.
for third down.
Wow, that's
I
that's
think that
fucking
should have
great,
been
man.
chalked up as a winning play for the defense, and they somehow beat it, didn't they? Right-handed quarterback flush to his left, yet he finds his tight end on the left side of the field. That's a tough throw. What a great completion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Oh my God, who is that? Is that Grady
Escape,
again?
and
Oh
he
no,
goes down.
he nasty.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Check 31, check 31. Slam, slam, slam.
Oh my God.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
57, Mike, 57. 57 to Mike, 57 to Mike. You're trash, you're trash. 57 to Mike, 57 to Mike. Let's go. Check, wait. Check. Sponge, wait.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Get there.
Going deep this time for Miller.
Oh, hell no.
And this is going to be
I'll click on there because it'll
incomplete.
be a PI.
Real head scratcher there. And the Falcons will take control
It's
of the
a head
football
scratcher.
in
It's not a
great
head
field
scratcher.
position. From the 32 now,
Mississippi,
here's first and
Jacktown.
10.
Ladies coming with me.
Let's put that team on the front.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Good catch,
And
boy.
he'll lay out and
Feet
pull
down.
it in. What a diving catch
Tony toe
there.
tap. Face ass. It's a catch. Feet. Yeah, it's a catch, homeboy. Feet down, Holmes. Home skillet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Talk that shit.
Check the backer, check the backer.
I know you run committing.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Ooh, we run through him then, Corey Grant. Shoot. Shoot. What it here for? What it? Shoot.
Corey Grant with touchdown number 20
Yeah,
on
buddy.
the year. And the Falcons push
Shit,
further
I
out
shouldn't
in
have.
front.
Motherfucker, 2 hours ago beat my ass
on
in
the
the
extra
draft league.
point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Shit,
Now
yeah.
after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
OG Bobby Johnson.
The back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, OG Bobby Johnson. Give me another pick. I need it. Need it in my life. Want it in my life. I can put it in your life. Damn, who I play next to RDL? I just looked at that shit.
Yeah.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of
there.
events, right? The
Give me that.
decision to go for it on 4th down.
He's out of bounds.
Caused
Oh
every
my
bit of it, but it
God.
showed confidence.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, I got confidence
Lord.
in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also
Get your
showed
foot
confidence
down,
in the
young
defense.
fella.
They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Winston. And this one complete
Yeah,
to Smith.
they can get rid of that
He'll be
bitch.
dropped after a gain of about
Yes,
6
sir.
across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
From the gun, Winston. The catch made by Miller. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Oh, my God.
1st and 10, Winston.
Get there.
And there was
Get there.
absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually
Yeah, gotta
find an
show him
open
a different
receiver
look.
for a 1st down
You're
pickup.
too good to show him something.
Before the
one
game,
thing.
they were running the
Too
route
good.
tree
Yes,
about as
sir.
efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame,
Kill him.
you don't have
Kill
players
him.
breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs
Kill
making
him.
plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst
Good
traffic.
job.
But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime, 6 defensive backs.
Come on. I need you to get there. Defensive player of the year. Got to get there.
Winston now from the 50.
Get there. Get there. Yo, how the fuck did you get rid of the ball, Madden? The fuck shit, bruh.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Jackson, Mississippi, Jacktown.
Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Hatchet, hatchet. Kill, kill, kill.
4th down, Winston.
Ah, you fucking.
And that's caught by Smith.
Yeah.
And he will
Fucking
be
playmaker,
taken
bitch.
down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Black 25. 54 Mike. I got it. Shit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to
Boy,
win
you-
this
you
one.
be
because
fucking making a
holding
move
them
before
down
you
was
even catch that
paramount.
bitch.
If they can get it done,
Jesus.
well, guess what? We see the end result. Right
What
now,
happens when
they have
you
their
go?
eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, man.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Fuck them. I wouldn't either.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Wow, you want to talk about
take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Winston and the Bucs. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
You want to throw a high pass. High pass.
He's got it. So they convert to 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
That, my friends, is why he's the fucking GOAT. Very calmly goes down and scores 8, makes it a 2-point possession. He's smart enough to know that he has to go for 2. Dummies would have went for 1, which made it been 17, and they'll give him 3 possessions.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Since we want to be cute and shit. Gotta make a house up.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Guys, standing situation. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Eason brought in over the middle by Grant. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Jackson, Mississippi. Jacktown.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Hey, Wahoo!
From the gun, Eason.
Man,
he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Will they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
You playing out of your mind, cuz.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Winston, and he'll be hit as he releases
you got time for that, homeboy.
And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
10. Green, Mike by 4. Mike's by 4. Wait. Easy. Hey, watch that. Check Mike, 54.
Now Winston on 4th down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Every
and
play
this, my friend, is why you're
player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll try to
get that ball.
1st and goal.
His lineman picked the ball up.
He's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Yeah, okay, Matty. Okay. I can dig it, bro.
2 yards out as they are able to cut into that lead. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple two-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And this is exactly why you the GOAT, dog.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their...
Gator, try to let's see if we could go on big said go in his chat, or said his, try to make a new chat, send me an invite please, and him.
Alright.
Or no, he's in one. What's going on? Yo.
Timeout in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Yeah. Check Mike 40. Whip. Watch the whip. Switch. Fine.
They go back to Grant. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Down. 15-1. 15-1. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Ford is Mike. Hey, 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 hey. Well, hey, we're going Mike 40, Mike 40. Check. Hey, 40's Mike, right there. 40's Mike. Down.
Operating from the gun, Eason looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They're in coverage to knock it away, Marquise Blair. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
Bad second down call.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Winston. Now he's flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
He's back to throw. Miller with 1st down and more. This is Miller, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. You gonna get this boy? You think you gonna get this? Let's go, let's convert. Why? Get wide. Check 3.
Back to throw.
Right there. He's crashing.
Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Flip. Get him. 57's the mic. Rock 57. You don't want none. Pick up the ball. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Switch. Hey, switch gears. Wait. Let's go. It's time to play.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
Watch the pass. No.
Back to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on 2nd down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
Winston to throw for it on 4th. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons are close to finishing off this football game.
Here we go. 10 logo.
I'm coming after you.
Pilot, 64, weak.
He's checking.
That one looks like he'll throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's 2nd down and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Eason. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. But, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for the Falcons, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they drop just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.